Hello everyone, and welcome to our review of the new Sisters of Oz Wowpot and Jackpot slot games. There are two different versions. The Wowpot version, which has a link to the Wowpot Progressive Jackpot prize, which you can see on the left, and there is also a standalone Jackpot prize, which sees 4 jackpot prizes of up to 1,000 times your bet available to be won. Other than the jackpots, the games are pretty much identical in every respect. I'm not quite sure why there's been 2 versions of the game released. I suspect it is because some casinos either can't or don't carry the Wowpot jackpot games, and Microgaming wants to get a version of the Sisters of Oz slot into those casinos, so they developed the jackpot version alongside it. I've no evidence for that. It's what I'm guessing really. So what I've done here and in my review is I've looked at both slots. I've actually got both slots loaded up, and I'm going to play through some spins initially on the progressive jackpot version, the Wowpot version, and then I'm going to play through some spins on the Jackpots version. You'll be able to see from those 2 different sessions that the game is essentially identical. It is just the jackpots that are different. What we've got here is a 5x4 slot, 20 pay lines. Spins start at 20 pence, but you can increase them markedly if you want. The main bonus features in the slot are a free spins round, a jumbo symbol bonus which can appear in the base game on any spin, and which can see jumbo symbols land on the middle 3 reels to offer you a chance of some decent wins. And of course there's the jackpot bonus game, which is triggered in a very similar way to what you see on Atlantean Treasures or the new Book of Atom Wowpot slot, where you collect the tokens on the reels, and each time you collect tokens it gives you a chance of triggering the jackpot prize. The more of them you collect, the more chances you have. It's pretty straightforward, so let's get cracking. We'll play through about 20 spins on this before we move on to the other slot. The Book of Oz Wild, you can see at the bottom of the screen, is the trigger of the free spins game. If you can land 3 or more of those across the reels anywhere, you'll trigger the free spins bonus, and you can land between 5 and 10 free spins, and each time you land 2 more scatters during free spins, you will trigger 3 more free spins added to your total. Now you'll notice that the size of wins in the base game is pretty small. But one of the positives is that you do tend to win relatively frequently on this slot. It's not a high variance game, it's more of a medium variance slot. This is a chance of free spins, which I didn't land unfortunately. I am hoping to land the jumbo symbol bonus at some point to show you what that looks like. Now, as you can see, the higher value symbols of the 4 sisters are all stacked. You can have them 2, 3 or 4 symbols high. And obviously if you can land them across the reels, that's when you're going to get some bigger value wins. I do just want to try and land the jumbo symbol bonus. You can see how vivid the colours are, and the animations on the sisters is very nicely done with the blinking eyes and whatnot. And there we go, that's essentially the progressive or Wowpot version of the game. I'm going to switch now to the standard Jackpot version of the game, which, as you can see, I've just done. There are no differences really in how the game looks, other than the jackpots are now named Mini, Minor, Major and Mega, and the amounts have changed to ranging from 15 times your bet for the Mini up to 1,000 times your bet for the Mega. They're not progressives, they don't increase in value, but the rest of the game is essentially the same, as you will see as we play through some spins. We've been a bit quiet in terms of the jumbo symbol bonus, unfortunately, on a little playthrough I did before. I did trigger it a couple of times and I thought it might trigger relatively frequently, but this session has been very different on both games. I haven't landed it once yet.
Enticing.
As you can see, the wins in the base game are not huge, although that will be a decent win.
Big win.
Obviously, when you can land those stack symbols as I've done there, the value of your win increases markedly when you hit those. The stack symbols. And here we go, we've landed a chance at the jumbo symbol. It's only a small win with that one.
Alluring.
But that's how that bonus works. So that is the Sisters of Oz Jackpots version, which plays in exactly the same way as the Wowpot version, which you can see here. Certainly give the progressive jackpot version of the game a try. I think that's far more appealing, simply because the size of the jackpots are much better value for players, and if you're going to be playing for 20 pence or £1 per spin or whatever it is your bet is, I think you'd rather have a chance of winning over 6 million or 158,000 as it is now than £1,000 maximum if you're playing for £2,000 maximum if you're playing for 20 pence per spin. That said, it's still a very good game, beautifully presented with the Wizard of Oz theme, and well worth the wait, but it's been a little while before we've actually managed to see this game. So take a look at it yourself when you next log into your casino. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.